After barely escaping the deadly dungeon, Li Horan returns to the surface, expecting rest. But instead, he walks straight into an ambush. Waiting for him stands a white-haired elder. His eyes burn with hatred. He's been waiting for this moment. This is not a coincidence. This is a blood feud. Unfazed, Li speaks coldly. If you wanted revenge, you should have come alone, not hidden behind others. Then, without hesitation, he admits the truth. He killed them, all of them, and they deserved it. The words shatter the elder's restraint. Flames erupt violently around his body, revealing his identity. Yu Tiansheng, a legendary powerhouse on the brink of the supreme level. Driven by rage, he attacks instantly. A massive explosion of fire consumes the battlefield, but Li reacts without hesitation. His demonic wings spread wide, and he takes to the sky, barely escaping the blast. Even then, he realizes something. Without his flame cloak, he would already be dead. But before he can plan, the battlefield shifts again. Yu Tiansheng appears above him, surrounded by flames, looking down with absolute contempt. Then he unleashes overkill. A blazing sphere forms in his hand, burning like a miniature sun. With a furious roar, he hurls it. The sky explodes. A catastrophic shockwave rips across the battlefield. Li's entire squad is blown away. Everyone watching knows the truth. Taking that attack means instant death. Yu Tiansheng stands before the inferno, breathing heavily, declaring victory. His revenge is complete. But then, a voice echoes from the flames. Calm, unshaken. Li Horan steps forward, completely unharmed. At the last second, he sacrificed a blood puppet. Before the veteran can react, a system alert appears. An emergency mission. Defeat the enemy within 5 minutes, or face severe penalties. Li's expression sharpens. He's going all out. But fate shifts again. Yu Tiansheng's body begins to fail. He coughs up his own life force. His defenses wide open. Li prepares to strike, but suddenly reinforcements arrive. A strange group rushes onto the battlefield, standing before him, declaring loyalty. The battlefield descends into chaos. Instead of tension, his followers argue, demanding rewards and refusing letting anyone touch their master. Enraged, the enemy forces charge and make a fatal mistake. They expose their commander. Li sees it instantly. This ends now. The sky darkens. A crimson moon forms above. Mini blood moon. Power surges through his body. His stats doubled. The battlefield flips. Enemies fall instantly. Even elite fighters are crushed in seconds. A guild president steps forward, only to be erased in a single strike. Desperation takes over. Yu Tiansheng retreats, ordering a dangerous injection. His nurse hesitates, then accepts. Greed wins. She charges forward, disappearing, then reappearing directly in front of Li. Her attack, glowing, explosive, and aimed straight at his heart. Li is briefly surprised by the nurse's sudden speed, but not enough to be caught off guard. He blocks the strike calmly, then counters with a brutal kick. The impact sends her crashing into the rubble. As Li lands near the vehicle, the dust begins to settle and reveals something disturbing. The ground is littered with empty syringes. Li narrows his eyes. He recognizes the scent immediately, the same illegal stimulant used by a previous enemy. But this is far beyond normal. The sheer number of vials tells the truth. Yu Tiansheng has overdosed. Before Li can react, the nurse rises again, ignoring the danger. Driven only by greed, she screams at Lee, telling him to stop. The inheritance hasn't been signed. Even now, her only concern is money. She lunges forward again, desperate. But she never reaches him. In a blur of motion, Lee's squad intervenes. The Ice Maiden and the Tentacle Girl pin her down instantly, completely overpowered. But before anything else, the battlefield trembles. A deafening explosion erupts. A massive pillar of fire bursts into the sky. Shockwaves tear through the air. Everything nearby, vaporized. Lee braces himself, his eyes sharpen. He already knows. The transformation is complete. As the smoke clears, the result is revealed. The frail old man is gone. In his place stands a monster. Yu Tianshang roars like a living volcano. Flames burst from his body, his mind completely lost. Hovering above, Lee evaluates instantly. Even with his power doubled, he's still outmatched. But there is a flaw. The serum is killing him. Time alone could win this fight. But then the system flashes. Less than 3 minutes remain. There is no time to wait. Yu Tianshang attacks again, slamming the ground, unleashing a volcanic wave. Fire and molten rock surge forward, a tidal wave of destruction. Lee is forced into a corner. No escape. No hesitation. Then, silence. For a single moment. Yu Tianshang's body slams into the ground like a broken flag. But even that is not enough. His body convulses, forcing itself back up. He roars and attacks again, a point-blank inferno. Lee barely blocks it. The impact sends him flying. His arms tremble. The timer, almost gone. Lee clicks his tongue, wipes the blood from his lip, and decides, no more testing, no more delay. His eyes glow, deeper crimson. He raises his hand and activates his final trump card. The sky fractures. 12 massive pillars descend from nothingness. Wrapped in chains of shadow, they bind Yu Tianshang instantly. No escape, no resistance. For the first time, fear appears in his eyes. Lee speaks, cold, final. This is where it ends. Decaying moon scaffold. The pillars collapse inward, a single, absolute execution. A blinding implosion consumes everything. The flames vanish. The screams silenced. When the light fades, nothing remains. No body, no ash, only a scorched crater. System notifications flood in, mission complete, with seconds to spare. But Lee does not look. He simply hovers, silent, his crimson gaze sweeping the battlefield. And in that moment, everyone understands. This was not just a victory, it was a warning. Anyone who stands against him will meet the same end.
The story gets crazier next. Subscribe and turn on notifications.